Good morning, everyone. My name is Dr. Deepika Tapadia. I am the course coordinator of Financial Reporting, Statement and Analysis. The name of the course is Financial Reporting, Statement and Analysis. This course is of 4 credit. This is the core subject of MBA. This is a subject of first semester. What is the main objective of this subject? Why we are going to study this subject? What is the objective that this subject is there in the overall MBA program? So the first objective is to develop an understanding about the scope of financial accounting with understanding the concept of profit maximization in changing and complex business world. Second objective is to provide an understanding importance of accounting, preparation of final account for profit making organization. Next objective is to give knowledge about the analysis of changes in financial position of corporate entity and develop capability in solving complex managerial problem as a business manager. So these are the main objective of studying this subject, financial reporting, statement and analysis. Next, what is the main outcome, course outcome of this subject? Course outcome means after the completion of this course, what will be the student learn? What knowledge student will get after learning this subject, after studying this subject? To CO1 means course outcome 1, outcome of the course. First outcome is understanding various branches of accounting and significance of accounting standard. The student will able to understand different branches of accounting. We have various branches of accounting like management accounting, cost accounting, financial accounting, tax accounting. Student will able to learn and understand all these branches and significance of accounting standard. What is the accounting standard? AS1, AS2, and what is the importance and significance of these standards? Student will understand from CO1. CO2 means course outcome 2. Student will be able to apply these rules of accounting and understand the subsidiary books of account. It means student will understand the rules of accounting. It means the golden rules of accounting. What are the golden rules of accounting? That is debit and credit rule. By studying this subject, student will understand the basic rules of accounting and what are the subsidiary books, sales book, purchase book. Student will understand these books of accounts and they can prepare these books of account for the organization. Third CO, that is course outcome third, is applying the accounting rules in determining financial result and preparation of financial statement. Next, student will be able to apply these golden rules, the rules of debit and credit, in financial result, in preparing the financial statement, in analysis and interpretation of financial statement. They can easily do the analysis and interpretation of financial statement of the organization. Next course is CO4, that is course outcome 4. Student will able to understand the financial statement and can analyze the financial statement with ratios and cash flow analysis. We all know like ratio and cash flow analysis, these are the important analysis tool. So by studying this subject, student will be able to analyze with the help of these tools like ratio. We have n number of ratios: profitability ratio, turnover ratio, solvency ratio, and cash flow statement. With the help of cash flow statement, student can analyze the cash liquidity position of the company, the inflow and outflow of cash, and they can come up with the good report interpretation of the financial statement. Next, CO5 means course outcome 5th. Student will be able to evaluate the changes in financial position of corporate entity, and solve the complex managerial problem. So these are the course outcome of financial reporting statement and analysis, which the student will understand after completing this subject. Next, LMS, learning management system. Basically LMS contain 4 quadrant. Number 1 quadrant first, that is e-tutorial. It basically includes introductory videos of the courses, content videos and audios of each unit of the syllabus. Quadrant 2, it basically content e-contents like self instrumental material, e-books, web resources, research paper, journal and other reference material. Quadrant third, it is a discussion forum for raising of doubts and clarifying them on the near real time basis. Different topic on emerging issues will be uploaded from time to time, and student will participate in discussions. This is quadrant third. Next is quadrant 4. Quadrant 4 is basically assessment. An assessment contains 3 parameter. Multiple choice question. In this we will multiple choice questions are given to the students, and short term questions and answers and long term questions and answers. So this is the overall content of LMS. Next, the main relevance of this course, why we are studying this course. The main relevance of this course, why we are studying, what is the importance of financial reporting statement and analysis. It basically develop the overall understanding about the accountancy among the students, why accountancy is very much important for the organization. Student will be able to understand how to prepare the final account and how to make profit out of it. Basically this course, financial reporting statement analysis, we cover various important topic which is very much important for the students to understand, so that they can apply such knowledge in their practical life. In this subject we include the concept of accounting. What is accounting, what is the basic concept of accounting, and who are the users of accountancy, who are the person who required accounting informations like government, creditors, bank, suppliers. They are the people who need the information about the accounting. Next we will understand about GAAP, generally accepted accounting principle. These are the content which I am discussing, and these are the thing which this subject include, the importance of this subject. GAAP, generally accepted accounting principle. This is a very important guidelines and rule. Based on these guidelines and rules, the overall accountancy work, and the accountant needs to prepare the book of account based on these rules and regulations. GAAP basically include 2 things: accounting concepts and accounting conventions. Concepts like accounting period concept, full disclosure, these are the concept. Business entity concept, going concern concept, and conventions. We have various conventions that the accountant should understand before preparing the book of account. Next we will discuss about the branches of accounting, different branches of accounting, and meaning and significance of accounting standard. We have various branches of accounting that the student should understand, like financial accounting, cost accounting, tax accounting, audit, management accounting. There are n number of branches of accounting that the student should know what is the relevance of these branches and what is the importance of these branches. Next, accounting standard is very much important, that the student should know, that we will discuss, we will study in this subject. Next, different types of accounts. We have nominal account, real account, personal account. These are the three types of account, and very important point of accountancy, that is golden rules of accounting. The golden rules of accounting, the overall accounting is based on the golden rules. That rules we will discuss. The rules of personal account, the rules of real account, and the rules of nominal account. Say for example, the rules of nominal account is debit all the expenses and losses and credit all the incomes and gains. Next, journalizing the transactions. Accountancy starts with transactions, and that business transaction, the transaction which involve monetary things, that transaction should be transferred to journal. Journal is a book of account. So journal, what do you mean by journal? How to prepare the journal account, because this is the first step before journal, and after journal only we prepare ledger account, then trial balance. So this is a step by step process in accounting. So how to prepare journal entry, how to do the journal entry, how to give the narrations, this we will discuss, this we will study in this subject. Next is different subsidiary book of account and how we post the journal entries to the ledger. Ledger is one of the book of account where all the journal entries are posted. We have separate ledger accounts like cash account, sales account, different accounts, separate account are prepared, and entries are posted from journal to ledger, that is known as posting. That we will discuss, that we will practically we will study this with the help of various case studies. Next, trial balance. Trial balance is the third step in accounting, and it is a very important point, how to prepare a trial balance. In trial balance, all the debit entries are put in one side and all the credit entries are put in the other side, and we make it balance. If the debit is equal to credit, it means your trial balance is accurate, and this trial balance is used in preparing the final account, that is the balance sheet, profit and loss account, trading account. So it is very much important in accounting, that we will discuss. Next, how to prepare trading and profit and loss account, trading and profit and loss account, and how to prepare the balance sheet. These three comprises together to form a final account of the company. It shows the financial soundness and financial position of the company. We will discuss and we will prepare and understand it separately. How to prepare profit and loss account. Its profit and loss account basically shows the profitability condition of the company, and balance sheet, it basically shows the financial position of the company. That we will discuss in this subject, all these points. Next, ratio analysis. Ratio analysis is a very important tool of analysis. Various ratios are there like liquidity ratio, solvency ratio, activity ratio, profitability ratio. These are the ratios which helps the company to analyze the profitability condition of the company, the liquidity condition of the company. A company can analyze their report with the help of ratio analysis. The relevance of ratio analysis is very much for the organization, that the student will study. Next, cash flow analysis. The company needs to prepare a cash flow statement. In that statement, the overall inflow and outflow of cash are included, like the activity, the cash received from operating activity, the cash received from financing activity, and the cash received from investing activity. We have divided into three activities: operating, financing and investing, and all the inflow and outflow of cash of these activities are included, and cash balance are checked. And we need to analyze the cash flow statement so that company can get the liquidity position, what is the cash balance of the company. It is a very important analysis tool and very important statement for the company, and company has to prepare this. Next, financial statement. What is the financial statement according to Indian Company Act? The overall theory about this financial statement, the importance of financial statement. Next, the study of annual report. Annual report is prepared by the company. How to study the annual report, what are the content of annual report. Next, preparation of comparative and common size balance sheet and income statement. This is a comparing tool, and this also been discussed in this particular subject. So this subject has lot many thing to discuss, lot many thing to understand. The student will get to learn the overall mechanism of accountancy, the analyzing tool, the interpretation. So this subject plays a very important role for the student to understand about the overall accounting and finance. Next is pedagogical process. We have live classes, assignment, quiz, FAQs, and clarification on general misconception. Next, additional activity, we have master classes, lectures by industry expert and professional, case studies, etc. Next, there are some reference book. Textbook, we have M.N. Arora, Cost and Management Accounting, and Principle of Management Accounting, S.N. Maheshwari, and we have some suggested reading books. This is very important for the reference. Financial Statement Analysis, Management Accounting by Khan Jain, Introduction to Accounting by T.S. Grewal. So these are the reference book, these are suggested book which we will suggest to study to enhance their knowledge. So this is overall about financial reporting, statement and analysis. Thank you so much.